Good morning. How's everyone doing? I just want to check my volume here. We're good. Hope you can all hear me. It's a beautiful day here in Florida. I hope whether you're having rain, snow, blustery winds, or just a calm, peaceful day, I hope I find you all well. I want to make a special request today for you and your families, wherever it is that you are, to have peace and well-being and healing, that challenges become capable to be seen through, not at, and that all who are prepared come to be supportive on you on this day. I feel very reverent today. Is it because Easter's coming? I'm not sure. Maybe it's just a sense of peace moving around the world. I do not know. I can feel a lot of open hearts and love coming from everywhere. And it is a wonderful feeling to abolish the anger and the fear and support people to be able to live the truth of who they are. So here we are today, a wonderful day of angels, ascended masters, and divine beings, and to receive their messages. For individuals, yes, but always with the intention that there's a group consciousness that gathers, and that whatever you feel is for you within, let it be for you also. So you begin to leave the day with many blessings, many different messages that usually now are becoming healing messages to grow and to have a more profound understanding of what the path is really about. So many people are confused, and it's time for everyone to wake up. If it is only first to wake up that there is a path, there is a way, and it was set before us many, many eons ago by the master teachers. And as we set our feet upon it and remember, and begin to remember some of the cellular memories that we hold from various times, we begin to embrace ourselves and have a deeper love. So if you're someone out there looking for love, go into the mirror and look into your own eyes. That right eye will mirror back to you the soul. And the soul right now is the collection of truth and those things yet which you are to work on in this lifetime, on this classroom here today. So it is exciting. You've chosen. You've chosen to step one foot in front of the other. Perhaps learn patience, but certainly to know that joy and wonderment walk with you, and truth and joy and love will be discovered, and you'll begin to trust. So, such a magical thing if we come to hear it said, right? And yet, some days you wake up and wonder where you are, why? Why does it have to feel so terrible? And the truth is, the only way they found the ease for humans to heal is to experience it and to get used to bringing love in to heal it. Very simple. We have many beautiful techniques and sayings and ways that we do that action, but all you have to remember is whatever it is, just begin to love it. Wherever it's come from, love it. Because it's purposeful to open up a deeper love within you to consume and become that who is all that you are. You are all, in truth, wondrous beings of love. So, lecture, talking, whatever it is, we've had enough now, right? Let's see. Joanna M. We'll go through and say hello to who's here first. Joanna, good morning. Chase. Let me get my little thing here. Carrie, good morning. Christina, Spirit Watcher Suzanne, good morning to you. Barbara Ward, Cavell, Carol Swisher. Oh, and it just jumped. Carol Swisher, wishing everyone was having a wonderful week. Marby, good morning. Prime 3, good morning. Glad to see you here. We figure that last night you lost your connection or something. We missed you. Karina, America, good morning. Rita, good morning. I hope you're doing well. All right. So that's where we're at right now. What a wonderful group we're developing. It's like you begin to know each other, and you know the truth is we are all one. And just simply what another shows us is either the beautiful love that we are or what there is to heal within us. So for that person that's kind of nigging and nagging at you, take a moment and ask yourself, what about that do I find within me? And then you're on the right journey, the journey of needing to love yourself. How about that? All right, Joanna. She's sending her love and blessings to everyone, and she would like a message today. All righty, here we go. So my stage here of angels is packed. I can see some that are robed in ascended master energy, and yet up above that, above the heaven, I see other beings that are waiting perhaps to talk to someone here if they decide to show up today. So here we go, Joanna. And a very determined young angel comes down those steps, like with a mission. Yes, a mission. And she has something wrapped in an emerald green scarf in her hand, and her wings are emerald green. So we know that it's either about the heart, which is emerald green, or it's about Ray 5, which is the healing ray. So let's let her approach you, Joanna. Joanna, right? Yeah, thank you. And see what the message is. It is a green scarf to place around your neck. And notice as it lays upon and down around your heart. She wants you to feel that energy. For if you observe my scarf, one way to wear it is to cloak your heart, thinking that you're protecting it and keeping it safe. The other is to wear it open, straight down, but open. This speaks to courage. I am here. I am the love. I am the love I'm looking for. So as you go out into the world, how do you, Joanna, want to present yourself? Hiding? Or that you're here? And in willingness to be able to radiate that love to each other. Now, this may sound like a simple message, and you'll think, oh, I've been there, done that. Well, every time you get to that moment, up the ante. So then let's think of you going into a store and allowing this heart to radiate through the entire place. Expand it and make use of it in the energy of the servant of God. and let the grocery store or whatever it is you go to become filled with that emerald light. Sit in your car, knowing that God's driving the car, and let the car fill up out and around itself of this emerald light, of this love. So in those moments that you're holding that focus, nothing can be harmful toward you or away from you. So they're wanting, first off, right here, to let Joanna know, as I'm letting everyone know, become the love you speak of. Allow it to grow. Radiate it. Yes, you can certainly use the third ray from Orion, the ray of love. Both work, but the fifth ray will bring in healing. Always follow guidance that is impressioned upon you. But this is the next step for you, Joanna, as your heart holds various clear levels on it. So to have these other places that are somewhat a little confused, feel the power of the love as you radiate it. How and what do I mean by power? The divinity, the divine love that you can sense back at you, or even the shift of the hush of the people in the location, and your belief will become stronger. Many blessings to you this morning. Very good. And Chase, he wishes everyone a beautiful, blessed, and amazing week. I don't know about all of you, but time is definitely quickening. Even though it all seems like so much more happens in a day or before the day's in, you wonder where the morning went. Like, do you believe it's going on 12 o'clock now? Our intention of our focus of the day determines how you and your essence of global time works with you. So Chase, let's see where we're going for you today. I see the Earth in the solar system. And as I focus on it, Chase, I see you standing under that one faithful tree. Nothing else. The tree and you. And the question is, well, who am I? This is your question. Who am I? And you look at the tree and you wonder, what is it doing standing here? Just me and the tree, as it's very rooted into the earth. It grows from the sun and the rain. It has everything it needs. And it brings you shade, a gentle whisper in the wind, which many of the masters speak in the whisper of the wind. Yes. Perhaps one that stands around you, Chase. And he's bringing you this message to have you understand. If you're looking for a loud voice or whatever else that could be, perhaps you need to fine-tune that reception, to just be still. Just be still and be aware of that which comes. Is there a gentle wind that blows through you? If it's through the entire body, how powerful. If it's through the ears and the whispering of the eyes and the face, follow it. What is it saying? Does it want you to move like the wind? Which means quietly, listening, without your own agenda? Is it asking you to surrender? Why, oh why, my friend Chase, have they placed you on the earth with you and a tree? Just a tree, stillness. Perhaps there's a need to have stillness and quiet within your consciousness. Become more willing to embrace that which isn't a part of your plan. Perhaps to stretch you beyond the human world where you live. Perhaps. So I offer you this contemplation and the whisper of the wind. The main master I know who does that is Master Babaji. And if you don't know who he is, here he is. Master Babaji, over 2,500 years old, achieved at 19 complete balance and enlightenment. Yes, he lives around a lot of trees where the wind blows, high in the Himalayas. But he can be anywhere in a second. Anywhere. With me, with you, with any one of you. And he will whisper truth to you. And you will understand the reception as you choose to listen. I look at you, Chase, and you are emerald green. So perhaps it is a message of the day. Very many blessings. Thank you. All right, Carrie. Yes. There's a great need of love within the essence of you. An acceptance. They're going to give you the word of acceptance. Acceptance where you are in this moment. Yes. There are fears that are not so much wanting to be spoken. They keep you either awake or busy. And know that you have such a beautiful heart that there is nothing of what fear would make that could ever touch you. Blow the essence of the emerald light from your heart upon that which has frightened you. And it will no longer exist. And you will begin to see a path to transform the dysfunction. Oh, is it that easy? I say yes. But for many of you, it will not because you don't believe it's that easy. Yes. You don't understand that the true magic of healing is just the simplicity of God's love to be embraced. What did Jesus do to the man who was blind? He embraced him. He embraced knowing that he was whole and in truth and had all capacities. And we don't. Here upon the earth plane, we take things for as we see them. And perhaps we need to see beyond that illusion and the reality of this experience to knowing that every soul is whole and full of light. And perhaps become that reminder that has them pull themselves up. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Perhaps they won't speak that, but that's what they're saying. So carry your experiences are because you are a chosen one to help be that essence for God as you move upon your path. And you will see those who think lower of themselves. And when you can see the truth in them, you offer them the opportunity to lift up, raise up, and be that truth. Very good. And I just want to say to everyone here, whoever it is and wherever it is that you think you have come, there is always more. So there is always a greater understanding of the depth of God's love. There's always a greater ability to reach up and to share into the world so another soul can then too love themselves, not compete, not be jealous, but to be. For it is that person who has the capacity just to be who they are is who we are drawn to. Or because they're a mirror of ourselves. And this challenge is for all of you to decide. Yes, think about some of the people in your life. Are they supporting you in lifting up? Or are they joined with you in the journey and the challenge you have for yourself? It's very interesting, isn't it? The simplicity. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you so much. Christina, how are you in your world today? It is a funny statement, isn't it? We all live in the same world. But wait a minute, do we? When I was a young girl, I was raised on the farm. I know most of you know that. But the windows in the farmhouse, I was up in the second bedroom, were low windows, so you could lay and put your chin on your hands. And the roads were like little hills. And as I would have my little friends around me that I could see, I believed that the world of me was only as far wherever I saw. That really, whatever was beyond that was maybe someone else's world and actually happening. But what was important to me in that moment was just where I could see. It was always very joyful. And then there's a point when I woke up to realize, no, the world is much bigger than just where I can see. And I can remember crying that why didn't people just see joy? Why did they have all these confusions and needs to have something other than joy in their life? So here we are. Here we are, knowing all of us have different lives and different perceptions and hearts that radiate and move at different frequency. So, what is the choice? The choice of the path is to always walk, having the frequency of all of who you are increase, having your consciousness move higher, so your ability to have perception of truth enhances itself. And that's why we're here today, right? So, yes, Christina, thank you for that little bit of something that came through there, huh? So, Christina, here you are in a totally different place in the world. And yet, if we sit and feel your heart, there is that joy. There is that, I can hear you laugh. And yet there's so many here in this world that we all know that are not doing that. So Mother is wishing for you to share your joy, however that comes to you. Yes, you can do that with yourself and to those whom are close. But soon it's going to become time when you're going to feel a fulfillment inside. That you want to become that vessel and know that there are those wishing to find you. Yeah, people wish to find the light. They don't always know it, don't always put it in the right phrasing, but they're seeking for the light to touch them, to help them to expand the wisdom and knowledge that they hold about all of it. So, there's your message today, Christina. Contemplate sharing your heart, whatever that means for you. Many blessings to you. Yes. Spirit Watcher Suzanne. And you may have an angel message. And I always see your painting of the Indian woman in my vision that's behind you when I see you. Yes. And I think on some level, whomever you were similar to that speaks often to me. And today she's coming again. And I can see her on a journey with her tribe, walking, picking her foot up and moving, almost as if it's in a trance, which perhaps it was. And that's how they could move so often and so efficiently. Yes, perhaps it was a weed or something. But she also wants to express to you. She received fulfillment in doing it. Fulfillment, meaning that a place within her heart that was sad and lonely, and her thinking was not in the place that belonged, that action of walking one foot, the rhythm of it, the pounding of the drum as her feet moved within her heart, brought her into a fullness, a fulfillment of why she was where she was. It held her closer to Great Spirit than we could probably speak. So, I know you walk, Suzanne, and perhaps you even run. But one day, allow that movement of your feet, and as it touches the earth, know that you are on some level, perhaps not a drum, but be creating the music of a fulfillment within your own heart and whoever it reaches through the earth and touches. Because we really, truly never know. Many blessings to you, Suzanne. All right. Where are we at? Okay. Barbara Ward. First thing I feel here with you, Barbara Ward, is not a shower of rain over you, but a shower of beautiful turquoise star-like stars, which is serenity. And whoever else wants to step in and call for that serenity and that shower of light to come to them. And I see an angel come and she wraps it gently out around your field, not on you, but however expansive your field is. It's not a protection, it's a serenity, so that you may begin to walk in your world without stress, without need, without separation, without fear. Can you imagine? It will just be rinsed away. But it will begin to open your perception of sight, to see answers where you thought there were none, to have your sight connected to your heart so that you can know in the allness that you are, things can have 1,000 possibilities, 1,000,000 possibilities. What number can you pick to let it be that for you? All of you. Yes, it's not for just a few moments. It can exist for you for however long you want and need it and desire it. You all must become to learn there's more than a titty bit. In this world, you believe things last for a moment. You better hurry because it's going to be gone. This isn't how it is in God's world. What do you need? Perhaps one of the things you need is time. You can call your light in and move it and allow it to touch you for however long you choose. It doesn't have to be only a little bit. It's your choice. There's that word, choice, of how long it will be. Excuse me. So, Barbara Ward, you may have the serenity move through you all day if you'd like. But if you go to stop it, I want you to contemplate, well, why? Why? Are you ready for conflict? Are you ready? Are you bored? Are you ready to do something else? These are questions we need to ask ourselves. And why is it incapable for us to do and allow that while we live? Many blessings, Barbara. Okay. Cavell, good morning. Oh, Cavell, again with you, I see immediately a boat. And it's in like a bay. Not the ocean, there's not rough water, but we're at the bay where it's quiet. And it's a sailboat. Now, the boat speaks to us about our journey and how we travel through it. Some people want a motorboat. Hurry, hurry, hurry. You know those people. You've met them. Others are, when I get there, I'll get there. I'm not sure if you're either one. Maybe you're in the middle. But there's a bigger lesson here for you and a message. There's you, and there's God, and there's the ego. And who, most of the time, do you let captain your ship? Very interesting question, isn't it? For many of you still have fears, which immediately opens the door to have you become separate and gives the power to the ego to speak and think and do for you. God, for some of you, is out and beyond and not really sure where he is. Is he real? Do I believe or do I not? And then there's you. And in this conversation, it begins to ask, well, who are you? So I want to suggest, let's let God captain this boat and see what you learn along the way. If you just go to a little town and for that day decide to be joyful, no matter what comes your way, no matter who talks to you, would you decide to be joyful throughout the day? And at the end of the day, discuss to yourself, well, how difficult was that? Or did I really become joyful and love the whole process? No, you don't want to take a day and let the ego drive you, because it takes control. And you may not like where you go, because it's trying to tell you it knows better how to help you survive. And there is no truth in that, believe me. But see, as you let God help you grow, you are growing. And maybe there'll come a day when you and God as partners can captain the boat. So, Cavell, I hope I've given you thought to contemplate how it would feel to sit on the front of the boat and relax, knowing God was manning your ship. Many blessings. All right. All right. Good morning, Carol. Oh, here we are, Marby. You may, with many blessings, receive a message today. I see 3 angels coming my way, and I assume they're for you. Yes. And they're reminding me that the wise men were 3 and brought three gifts for Jesus when he was born. Do you remember? Let's see what that means about what they're here for. So as they come down the steps and come over to you, they have each a box. So let's open the first box. And it is like a golden plaque of the word love. And they're showing me you having that on your wall. So let's go to the second one. And the word is trust. Love, trust. And then the last one, I am, which will speak about a level of consciousness where you have loved and you found trust and you have begun to know that the God, individualized experience of God, of you, your I am, and you are one. So they want you to put these on the wall. However you may find to do that, or in your mind, and think those thoughts every day. How today am I to love? And today, what do I need to trust? And does it get me to my I am? You see? Very good. I can hear people outside my window kind of whispering, not understanding. It's very loud in here for me. Little mumble, I can't understand them. It's not my business. But it's interesting. So, many blessings, Marby. And I hope you could just write it on a plain piece of paper and put it somewhere. But it speaks somewhat to the journey, doesn't it? Many blessings. All right, let me see. A lot of people are talking together. All right, Prime 3, good morning. Good morning to you. Oh, sounds like they were resolving a problem. They're saying they're sorry, and the other one's saying thank you, but he didn't. You know, we know how that works. All right, Prime 3. Yes. I see you in the wilderness as the man that you are, with as your aura is growing. And the heavens are wishing that you become more aware of your animal totems. Certainly, at first I would want to say you have a brown bear, but you actually have a grizzly bear in your totem. Yes. And what does that mean for you? A sense of uniqueness? A sense of really knowing what you want? And believing you have the capacity to bring it. And in the process, true keen hearing and sight. So let's go on. What else shows here for Prime 3? Such a different energy. It is a little white rabbit, which in the woods can be a couple feet long as they jump along, right? What is white? White in any power animal speaks to its not having fear. Yes, and I would say that's true. Not having fear. And it's telling me it doesn't move so much anymore because hopping was not beneficial. It's more that others in his grouping bring to him. Interesting, isn't it? And I will look and allow one more to come to me. Oh, yes. It is the power of a wolf, but a silver wolf that on its hind legs can stand up 7 feet. The intuition of the wolf is heightened. And you might say to me, wow, what a thing to pick up from the wolf. Well, is it not true? It has an innate understanding about how putting your feet upon the earth and how to survive. There's your ticket. All these 3 totems are how to survive. So, how do totems work? Well, they're always around you, but there could be times when you need to know they're standing behind you. And not always is it human in front of you that needs to have the understanding that there's more to you than what they see. Totems are powerful gifts and tools to be used as you move through surviving. So let's recollect here a grizzly, a very large, tall silver wolf, and a beautiful white rabbit. Speaks a lot to the heart, to the love, to the courage of the spirit, and the ability to survive. Many blessings to you, Prime 3. All right. So, Karina, glad you came back. Yeah. Let's see what's coming for you. All right. Karina. I'm moving up above the angels on the stage, above the masters, to above heaven. Yes, out into the dimensional awareness. And the word that comes for you is called insight. Who you've been at this time before has given you a gift of seeing and knowing beyond this moment where it goes, what it is, and who it knows. Insight is a word you do not hear often, and here it has come for you. I don't know what you do, and this is all of who you are. It's shown me. But you can only ask yourself, is insight that which you own? And if you haven't, see if you can. You know, many times gifts lay dormant and we don't even know if we have them and wonder why God isn't giving our gifts. The gifts have already been given. It is your development and your capacity to raise consciousness of the light that determines that which can come and feel free. I would say now you do not speak of it, but I think it's time for you to see through vision and see what you might have as insight. It will make a difference in how you perceive yourself. Like I say, this is what it is for now. We'll see what comes another day. Many blessings to you, Karina. All right. Oh, Prime 3, I gave your message one early, so there you go. All right, Rita. Today we're love bugs. How's that? Yeah, we're having a great, wonderful now. At least I think so. Oh, Rita. So an angel does come for you, and she's a lovely Indian soul from probably during the time of the Buddha. And I believe she sat and played music on an Indian, whatever it's called, I don't know. But it touched people as it whistled and whispered through the wind. So, am I saying it's time to buy something and to let your fingers find their way on the musical chords? No. But I want you to think about that music and see if you can hear it in your mind. Yes, I know you've heard Indian music, but this is different. And she does sing with it. She sings, and on the note of her voice, things flow with it, like leaves that fall away, or blossoms that bloom along their way. It's very, very powerful. And this gift lies deep within you, Rita. And at the appropriate time, you will discover it again. For you were known as a musical healer. Atapashekipo, yetahashanamomekete, yetahapakata shatanano, lere kapote yetashananamo. Yipo yetieshikatapa. It's innate within you. Many blessings. Thank you. Alrighty. Uh-oh, it jumped again. I go so slow. Let me see. Oh, so let's see here. All right, I did read everyone's talking. I say hello. Carol's taking you to hit the like button. Share your channel with others. Be a vessel to help people find the light. And here's Prime 3, a message for me that says, yeah, he lost connection when he went underground. What does that mean? We could see you walking through hallways. All right, Claire, I found you. It is a happy Tuesday, isn't it? The rays of light have today been green, and that beautiful serenity, light of light blue and light turquoise. Can't be complaining about that, can we? All right, Claire, here we go. So, Claire, well, that wasn't staying quiet. Let me see. It was a traveling song, one that has guidance for you. Especially at the end, there was a clarity and you were free to move and to be in the world and in consciousness. So I hope you enjoyed that. It was quite lovely, felt beautiful. Some of the tones and the notes were so purposeful. So, many blessings to you, Claire. All right, Kathy Madden. Certainly you may. All right. Kathy Madden. Oh. So not only do I see an angel coming down the steps, but she's bringing a palomino horse with a lead on it. So I saw this and I thought, my goodness, what can this be? And it immediately is very interesting, her words to me. It's to believe. Whether it's a horse or ever ending a car, that you don't have to move through this world alone. For now there is a horse that walks with you if you ever feel you need to be picked up. And just couldn't grasp that the Lord would carry you. And then perhaps your car, you could always allow it to drive you. But do you understand that this is hoping you will expand your consciousness to understand that it isn't limited and it's not small. It is expansive and wide, and the capacity of that which it could represent is endless. So yes, the angel will stay with you and the horse. It isn't come to become a problem. It's come to be there for times when you feel you need help. And if you were to let yourself be raised up upon that palomino, it would give you courage as it rears its front feet into the sky. It knows directly where to take you. It is intuitive. It is spiritual upon the journey. So let's observe. Are you going to make use of that horse? Or are you going to think that it's nonsense? Interesting, huh? What do you say, Kathy? She is beautiful. And she has been looking for the way to be in fulfillment. Perhaps this is a mirror of you, a way of bringing fulfillment into your life. For someone who doesn't have an understanding of God or love or gentle and tenderness. I mean, there's so many things. So many blessings to you, Kathy. Very good. Michelle, good morning. All right. All right. Wow, we're almost at an hour. Only 10 on the screen here today, it says. Don't forget to do thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't before. Thank you to all the moderators that are helping. And thank you for all donations that are offered as support. My heart is very grateful. Thank you. All right, Michelle. Yes, it says you would love a message today. Oh. So there's a question that comes first. Sorry, my nose keeps getting so tight. And the message is, where is it that you want to go? Maybe this is a essence of where some people who are on today are. Is what's your intention? What is it that you desire? Where do you want to go? Interesting, because I saw a bus. An angel drove up a big bus, and it was a double-decker. And I'm thinking, well, is this a tourist experience? And then that's why they brought me back and asked, well, what is it that you want? Do you want a tourist experience? Or do you want serious? For as the path continues, it isn't a tourist experience. It's deep and it's intense. And you wonder, why am I doing this so many times? And then every time you're through it, then there's so much love and so much light, and you can feel the increase. And you understand why. So by belief here for you today, Michelle, what is it that you desire? What is it that you want to know? And where, again, they're going to say, do you want to go? The healing never ends, of course, we all know. It changes and becomes intriguing, But first, there's the question you must decide inside. Where do I want to go? Does it determined by what you want to be? Not always, you see. Not always. Is it determined by what you could be? And I would say that is always something more or less, depending upon the path and the choices you see. So perhaps this message is about choice. What do you choose? What do you choose? And you can all ask yourself, what do you choose? Do you choose to be on vacation and la-di-da-di-long? Or is it something you desire deep inside your heart, very strong? So here's the question you can all ponder and see and ask as you sit with your higher self. Oh, gosh, dear me. What do I want? Where do I want to go? It is the question of the day, Many blessings. I hope you understand, Michelle. This is about moving deeper inside yourself. What a wondrous experience. All right. Thank you, Joanna. There's Marby. I can't even see all those little figures, let alone know what they mean. Chase says thank you for his message. There's hellos. Hello, Sharon Sipe. There she wants a message. All right. And Suzanne says thank you for her message of fulfillment. It's been everywhere today, hasn't it? Please, can I have an angel message for Sharon? Uh-huh. So, interesting. Here, it is not an angel, it is an ascended being that walks down. And it is very quiet as he emerges down the 3 steps. And then he comes over to me about Sharon. And he has papers in his hand. And I ask him, what is that? And he's saying these are the completion of a level, congratulations, and an awareness of where you must next go. So it is a completion of the third initiation, which is beginning to understand the balance between the ego and the self. And he's saying you will know when to place this upon your wall. What a great challenge to be in acceptance of. So that means you have changed perception about fear and are beginning to see the world for that which it is, an illusion, and not let it frighten you, and to know that you're held in the arms of God always. So, what is your name? His name is Katumi. He is wisdom who works with Master DK. He is very brilliant and yellow ray, a teacher. And I hope you can feel, Sharon, the paper is illuminated. Very powerful. For as you hold it, it will support your growth. Oh, how powerful is that? So he says to me, if you could stand just in this moment, for it doesn't matter how long, you would just continually grow. That is the power in this moment of initiation. To hold the paper and let the thoughts and the heart grow and expand, consciousness would raise. And there are those who would not believe it could possibly be that simple. So many blessings to you, Sharon. Many blessings. MKZ, good morning to you. Guess people aren't staying on to listen to me because I'm a little long-winded today, huh? I can only do what comes. MKZ, message for you. All right. I can see an angel coming down, and she has a box. And within it is a necklace, and it is a necklace of Metatron. Very powerful. Metatron is he who is over all the angels. Yes, you can put it on, and you will feel immediately that emblem around you. And it does simply acknowledge the angelic being that you've either been or moving toward. I would think there is a feeling of family that is feeling at peace and full. Yes. MKZ, how about that? A beautiful necklace of Metatron. Very good. All right. I'm going to see if I can see better with these other glasses. They're the same technically, but I don't remember things being so foggy. All right. Grateful to you, my angel serenity. Very good. Very nice, Barbara. Cabell says thank you. Yes. Vicky Boucher. Don't remember you, but thank you for coming. And make sure that you subscribe and do thumbs up. Could be just today, I don't remember, but thank you for coming. So yes, let me find a message here for you. All right. So I see an angel that comes down and she is blue. Very beautiful blue. And she has within her hand a folder. And it is a technique for you. It's called the Platinum Net. So whenever you wish to clear your field, you call forth this platinum net, and it will move ever so gently through your field and pick up anything that shouldn't be there and take it into the heavens and release it. You do not need to do it twice. Once is efficient. You can do it in the morning, do it in the evening. So this is a protective gift for you. And I hope you enjoy it. Many blessings. Thank you, Karina. Many blessings to you. Rita. Well, that's exactly what's been coming up for me. I've been drawn to listen to the Middle Eastern music, and I plan to sell my djembe drum, but now my heart does not want to let it go. Thank you so very much. Thank you from Michelle. How interesting. The string instrument called a quandoon has been making my spirit soar. Maybe I'll trade the drum for one of those. So helpful. Good morning, Jen T. How are you? Let's see what the angels and them have to say to you today. Well, it's interesting. It wants to take me into a black hole, and I am not going there. Interesting. So I'm going to come back to where the angelic realm is and ask for a different gift for you, different message. Okay. So it is an angel that comes and in that blue scarf that she wears. And she brings many books for you, many books of learning for you. And she is busying herself putting them in your bookshelf. All right. So it is not a day to do that kind of travel. But there are many things in these books. I see them as a dark blue, so they're probably Alice Bailey speaking with DK that she offers to you to read. And perhaps it's the time for you to study. So I wish you many blessings. And thank you for coming. Many blessings. And we are at our end. Many blessings to everybody. So, Mother spoke a lot today. Some of the higher beings spoke, even above heaven. So I hope you enjoyed today. As far as I know right now, Gentee says thank you. Excellent. I will be here Friday. I don't know if you all heard, but they found that we have black mold in our bathroom. That's why I keep getting so stuffy. So we have to leave here soon, but hopefully where we go, I'll be able to still function on my channel. Where they have to redo it and get it all out. See, I can hardly breathe in. So, there's that. And I wish you all many blessings and have a good couple days. And we'll be back and have a lot to contemplate and to think about from this day to day. It's wonderful. So I'm going to invite you all again. Won't be this Monday, but next Monday, because last night's Monday night class was so profound. I took everyone on a journey, and we did subconscious work, raising consciousness to where you were at one with your I am. Was very, very beautiful. There are not words. You had to experience it. So if in 2 weeks on a Monday night you want to come, there's no charge. Powerful healing happens there. All right. Love and light and hugs to everyone from Spirit Watcher Suzanne. Marby says thank you, many blessings. And I think that's a wrap. How do you like that? Many blessings to you. Have a good week. Bye-bye. Many blessings to you, Jacqueline Waters. Bye-bye.